It's time to talk. The discussions start now. This is the preview about the biggest game in sports history, the World Cup final, Spain against Argentina. I'll talk about my thoughts about the game, predictions, and key matchups about this game. So let's get to it. So this is a big game. You could say it's Barcelona. Barcelona are eating no matter who wins this game. Madrid fans, you could say the Spanish Madrid fans are probably going to want Spain to win the game. And just the Madrid fans, they're probably just going to look at the nice stadium at this point. But me, I don't mind a good game. This looks like a good game. I don't mind it. Spain against Argentina. Lionel Messi against Lamine Yamal. The GOATs against a future star. And, there's many more matchups in this game. Argentina's midfield, Enzo, McAllister. Spain's midfield, Pedri, Fabian Ruiz, Rodri, Marino, Clutch Marino recently. And, the defense. The two center backs for Argentina, Romero and Martinez. And for Spain, Kubarsi and Laporte. And the underrated guy for Spain. I did say this guy, people need to be careful with this guy. People need to watch out for him. Because he has been an unsung hero. He has been very underrated by others. I think Spanish fans rate him pretty good, pretty fairly. But the outsiders are underrating this guy, which is Oyazabal. Respect him. What a player. He's been cooking this World Cup. I've been watching him and I've been impressed by him. But, I'm not too surprised by his quality because, I'm a Madrid fan. I've seen this guy in La Liga here and there. And he's a great player. So, that's not surprised. But this World Cup final is, it's history. It is history. If Spain win the World Cup, then, Lamine Yamal, Gavi, Pedri, basically almost the whole Barca team at this point, has their first World Cup. And Yamal wins his first World Cup at 19, just like Mbappe won his first World Cup at 19. If Argentina wins the final, then that's another World Cup for Messi. Messi can retire. I mean, he's already retiring in peace with Argentina fans. They love this man. But if he gets another one, after all those years of him not really doing what we expected him to do in the World Cup, in 2018, in 2014, in 2010, he's leaving the World Cup, potentially getting 2 World Cups. That is the best ending for Messi with Argentina in his international career. Ever since COVID has happened, Messi fans, have been eating. They're full now. Their stomachs are full because they've been getting blessings after blessings after blessings, trophies after trophies after trophies. They see Messi first win the Copa America in 2021. Big day. Very big day. And that was just the start. Lionel Scaloni has came in and changed Argentina. Respect to him. And after that, it was the World Cup 2022. They won the whole thing. They won the World Cup in 2022. Then the Copa America again. They won another one. And then now they're in the World Cup final yet again. 4 straight finals in a row. And of course, if you want to count that finalissimo against Italy, If you want to count that, then that's 5. Respect to Leo Messi, the greatest of all time. The greatest of all time. So many stars in this game. So many things can happen in this game that could be memorable, that can be amazing. History could be made. And, I did talk about, the key matchups, here and there. But yeah, you could say now it's time for me to predict what can happen in this World Cup final. What is going to happen? Who's going to win the game? Who's going to be the star man for their country? Who's going to be the hero? And this game, I can't keep, underestimating Argentina. Even though defensively, I did say, their defense has stars in it. It does. Even though they've been conceding goals in this World Cup knockouts like crazy, it's like when they're 1-0 down, 2-0 down. That's when they're at their best. That's when they're even more scary. So Spain, they need to be careful because they shouldn't get too excited. Even when they're 2-0 up, at this point, even 3-0 up, they shouldn't get excited. Because there's one man that's there. That is there. You need to be careful because he can just come to life any moment. And that is Lionel Messi. But, Spain, they've actually been defensively great this tournament. So you're thinking, right? They wouldn't, suddenly concede like 3-4 goals in this World Cup final. But I think this will actually be a tight final. I actually do. And, me, I love the extra times. I love to see drama in the World Cup. That's what I want. But because Argentina have Lionel Messi, this is going to be a heartbreak for Spain. I'm thinking Argentina are going to win the World Cup again. I've seen enough. They went through so many adversity, so many times they went 1-0 down, 2-0 down, and they fought back every single time. They're just a team. They're all brothers. And when I see a team like that, it's like, to me, they're unstoppable. And I don't think even Spain will stop them. This is my prediction. I think Argentina's win the World Cup. Messi's going to have another World Cup, and he can retire in peace. He can retire in the beach, relaxing, 2 World Cups, in each side of his shoulders. And that's it. And that's the prediction. Messi, Argentina will win the World Cup. As a Madrid fan, it's crazy for me to say that. People might say it's crazy for me to say that, but, the way I've been seeing the World Cup, keep fighting, keep coming back. I've seen this before in Real Madrid even, in 2022, when we kept being 2-0 down, 2 goals down, 1 goal down, and we come back every single time. And we inevitably won the tournament, the Champions League. I think this will be a similar story of Argentina. They're going to win this tournament. And yeah, that's my thoughts about the World Cup final. And I will see you at whoever wins it.